What's poppin', world? I hope all is well. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that bell so you get notification anytime I go live and anytime I post a video. And if any moment during this video you like what you're hearing, go ahead and hit that like button so we can get to the algorithm and more people can see this content. Let's get into this. Today, we're going to review this clip, right? In this clip, this pastor is speaking as to if people are replaceable or if they're irreplaceable. We're going to watch this clip, and I'm going to break this all the way down. Let's get into this.
I don't care who you are replaceable. Did you know that nobody on this planet is actually replaceable? You can replace a person in an occupation or a position, but there is something unique about each and every one of you that can never be replaced because God doesn't duplicate when he makes humanity. If replaceable was true, the way y'all said it, how come we ain't seen another Martin Luther King? You know what the problem is with athletes? They keep saying, who's the next Michael Jordan? Y'all gonna be looking for that for the rest of your life. There will never be another Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is better than LeBron. They both better than you. LeBron is LeBron. Mike is Mike. Who's the next Whitney Houston? There is no next Whitney Houston. There is only one. So what happens is we listen to too many song lyrics. I can find another you in a minute. No, you can't. God has created you uniquely. The problem is the devil will convince you to imitate someone else and not operate in your uniqueness. When he designed you to be unique so that you could love in a very unique way.
All right, guys. So you saw that, you heard that. He said that no one is actually replaceable, but he did use the example that, when it comes to jobs and careers and things like that, people get replaced all the time, right? So in that sense, he's saying you can be replaced when it's talking about a job or career. But I get the sense that outside of that, he's saying that no one can actually be replaced, right? Because God made us unique and, we're special, all that good stuff. And no one can be replaced, right? What are your thoughts about that? Do you think that's true? Is there a lot of truth in what he said? Or is he off? Let me know in the comment section, right? Let me know in the comment section. Now, you clicked on this video for a reason. You want to know what I think about all of this, right? Let me say this. You can absolutely be replaced. You can absolutely be replaced. Now, in that video, he used examples like, Martin Luther King. I believe he said Whitney Houston, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, right? Now, those individuals are the greatest in their field to do what they do, arguably, right? You can make an argument, but these are the top people to do it, right? These are the top people to do what they did, right? Now, those individuals, in a sense, they may not be replaceable, right? But those individuals are the exception. Those individuals are the exception. But remember, the exception does not make the rule. I'm going to say it again. The exception does not make the rule. Just because you can call out the greatest to ever do it in whatever they're doing doesn't mean that everyone else who is not up to their level cannot be replaced, right? Since we're on this, right? And on my channel, I like to talk about dating, marriage, relationships, love, so on and so forth, lifestyles, just different things, right? Just topics, just keeping it real, right? Topics that deal with people, right? Let's talk about relationships and marriage, right? Can individuals be replaced? I say absolutely, and I'm a living testament to that. People can absolutely be replaced. Let me speak on this from a general sense, right? Let's say boyfriend, girlfriends, husband, and wives. Whenever you get a wife, you expect her to do certain things. Whenever you ladies get a husband, you expect him to do certain things, right? And that could be a boyfriend or girlfriend. You expect certain things to come out of that relationship, right? So in that sense, let's just take a wife for an example. If I expect my wife to move a certain way, to have certain duties, to sex me a certain way, etc., 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 etc. Those are the standards. Those are the requirements. Let's just say most can't hit all the check marks, right? That's a lot of people's reality. Most can't hit all the check marks. But you get some here and there who get pretty close, or they're good at this, just not so good at that, so on and so forth, right? So say you have someone, and there's things you like about them, and I mean, maybe this is you, someone watching this experience. But let's say you guys break up, you split, or you divorce, and you get the next person. There's a chance that next person can do all the things a previous person used to do, plus more, and maybe even do things better than that previous person used to do. In that sense, I would say that last person just got replaced with no problem. I would say they just got replaced with no problem. Let me speak to my personal situation. I've been married 3 times, right? The wife I'm with right now. She's great. She's great. She's the whole package deal, right? She's the whole package deal. You are out of your mind if you think I'm thinking back to the previous wives and I'm like, dang, she can't do this like her, or she can't do this like this one right here, she does it all, right? She does what the other ones used to do, plus more. Now, if something was to happen, right, God forbid, something was to happen to this one, I might be scratching my head like, I don't know who's gonna come in and talk. I don't know. You would have me then. But right now, can nobody be replaced? I'm looking at the last 2 like, yeah, this one right here, boom, 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 no problem. Exceeds expectations, no problem, right? So in a nutshell, again, people can absolutely be replaced. Again, his example, he used greats, the greatest to ever do it in the different fields, in the different arenas in life. They might can't. But your typical everyday life people, absolutely. Talk to some females. When they're young, they probably deal with different types of cats, different guys who ain't got their stuff together, different knuckleheads, whatever, guys who didn't deserve them, whatever the case may be. But when they find that right guy, when they find that guy who's worthy, of being a husband, so on and so forth, they just replaced all them guys before. Now, sometimes they have to settle. I'm going to keep it real. Sometimes they do settle for a husband who's not as good as the other guys in different areas, different categories, whatever the case may be. But there are times where they find a guy who hits all the check marks, and he's miles and miles and miles better than the previous guys, right? In that sense, those other guys have been replaced, right? Does it happen every time you move on to get somebody else? No. A lot of people don't always do better when they move on. A lot of people, typically, if they had to balance it out, they would say men tend to do better when they move on than women. They say women usually have their best guys in their younger years, and then as they get older, you know what I'm saying, they end up having to settle because they have gotten away from their quote unquote best years, right? Where they had their highest sexual marketplace value, right? In between, let's just say 20 and 33, 35. When they get outside of that, they say the quality of the men they date, it falls in certain categories, not all. Like, he may have more money, but he ain't got this or got that, or he ain't good in this area, good in that area, whatever, right? But they say guys, a man's value goes up as he ages, so he's able to get a better woman as he ages because he's got more resources and he's just doing better for himself, so on and so forth, right? But never mind all that. The point of the video is this: you can absolutely be replaced. People are replaceable, right? People are replaceable. Again, his examples were the greatest who ever done it. Nah, get away from that. Talk about regular people. People get replaced every day. People get remarried every day. People divorce every day. People divorce and find a better spouse. This happens all the time. And by definition, that person just got replaced. Right? They just got replaced. But that's all I got for this video. Like this video. Share this video. Let me know in the comments. I could be off on this. Maybe people are not replaceable, right? I don't know, right? And subscribe to the YouTube, Speaks to Beast. And remember, keep God first. And to say on the wall, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Joshua 24:15. And because we do serve a good God, he can always enhance the next person you'll be with. Right? He can always enhance them. He's always got something good in store for you if you follow him. If you truly follow him. If you truly love him. If you truly live for him. Never forget that. I love you all. Be blessed.